Muslims, when they run away from Mecca to Medina, they migrated, they left with their shirts on their backs. That means they literally got nothing with them. They just escaped. They have no time. They cannot plan it because Mecca, the people of Mecca are waiting for them. They have to run away, escaping, hiding, so they cannot take their wealth with them. So they left everything behind, their houses, their properties, their money, their families. If they are not Muslims, they just literally escape by themselves. And when they reach Mecca, most of the Muslims migrated in that way. When they reach Medina, sorry, not Mecca, when they reach Medina, they are newcomers, they have nothing. So one of the first things that Rasulullah ﷺ did was al-mu'akha, brotherhood, which means Rasulullah make the Muslims of Mecca and Medina brothers. So Rasulullah chose one of the Meccans to be a brother to one of the people of Medina, Muhajirin and Ansar. Most of them like that. And that didn't happen randomly. Rasulullah did that and chose people based on criteria. For example, like Sayyidina Abdurrahman bin Auf radiallahu anhu, he is very wealthy in his iman. 13 years learning from Rasulullah in Mecca. Now the people of Medina, Rasulullah ﷺ sent ahead of him Sayyidina Mus'ab bin Umair only 1 year before him to teach Islam. So, and Rasulullah recently arrived. The people of Medina were not Muslims for a long time like the people of Mecca. So the people of Mecca, they were learning with Rasulullah for 13 years, especially Sayyidina Abdurrahman bin Auf. From the first days, he was a Muslim. He was learning with Rasulullah 13 years. Now the people of Medina, they accepted Islam recently. So they don't have this, 13 years of education, this long period. So Rasulullah chose people of Mecca, for example, who have Iman, who are early Muslims, who have knowledge, to someone who is new and he doesn't have. Someone who is poor from Mecca, he has Iman. Someone who is rich from Medina and he lacks this knowledge. So they become brothers and they now help each other. The one who have Iman and knowledge teaches the other one, and the other one who has money, he can help the poor brother from Mecca. So this is how the Rasulullah ﷺ make the solidarity of the new community, the Muslim community. One of the ways how Rasulullah ﷺ did that. So when it came to Sayyidina Abdurrahman bin Auf radiallahu anhu, Rasulullah ﷺ made him brother with Sayyidina Sa'd bin al-Rabi' radiallahu anhu. Now imagine how Sayyidina Sa'd bin al-Rabi', the one who was just recently a Muslim, maximum is 1 year, because as I said, Rasulullah sent ahead of him Sayyidina Mus'ab just 1 year ahead of him. But even though he was 1 year Muslim, imagine now when they become brothers, they understood the reality of Ukhuwah, brotherhood in Islam. When Rasulullah make them brothers, both of them, he told Sayyidina Abdurrahman bin Auf, he said, I have 2 farmlands and I have 2 wives. Choose any farmland that you want. I will give you 1 and I will take 1 free. And also choose any one of my wives that you want. I will divorce her and you marry her. You know, this is the meaning of Ukhuwah. It is practical things. We take care of each other. We deal with others at least the same way we deal with ourselves. In Islam, we have ithar, selflessness, or altruism. That means we prefer others upon ourselves. We prefer our brothers and sisters in Islam upon ourselves, over ourselves. Sayyidina Sa'd bin Rabi' radiallahu anhu said to him, choose any farmland, choose one of my wives to divorce her and you marry her. And that, of course, Sayyidina Sa'd bin Rabi' is not, doing harm or wrong to his wife. Number one, because Sayyidina Abdurrahman bin Auf, if he gives him the farmland, they become equally rich. But Sayyidina Abdurrahman bin Auf, he has 13 years of education with Rasulullah. Imagine someone now spend 13 years, finish school 11 or 12 years, and he is either a freshman or sophomore, a first year or second year student at university. And someone now wants to go to school 6 years old or in grade 1. Imagine the difference of the level of knowledge. That is the difference in the level of knowledge of Iman, at least at that moment. Because Sayyidina Abdul Rahman, 13 years learning with Rasulullah Sallallahu and Sayyidina Sa'd bin Rabi' now just almost 1 year. So if Sayyidina Sa'd divorced one of his wives, so she is going to be with a better husband, at least on that situation. Who is better, Allah knows. But in that situation, so some people might think that he is divorcing his wife. In fact, that is too difficult because the wife is one of the dearest human beings that we have, if the relations is good or if the relations are good. But do you think that Sayyidina Abdul Rahman bin Auf said, Alhamdulillah, Allah gave me money, so this is a great opportunity, rizq from Allah, get it? No, of course no. This is not how people of Iman think. Sayyidina Abdul Rahman bin Auf said to him, Barakallahu laka fi ahlika wa malik. May Allah grant you barakah, blessings, in your money and in your family. I don't accept. Just show me what is the market. He showed him the market and he started making business, buying and selling. Soon after that, he collected a dowry and he got married. And when he informed Rasulullah Rasulullah made dua for him with barakah. And he said, Oh Allah, grant him barakah in his money.